Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Dragon Age. What's this game called? Dragon Age Origins? Origins. Walkthrough. Last video there I did the fade, and actually now we're just in the Mage tower. So let's get going on this. Oh, I kind of like this view. Ooh, yeah.
The circle is so much nicer than the alienage, isn't it?
What's the alienage? I don't know what that means. What you talking about? Alright, what do we have here? What? Wait, what? Was that another blood dragon plate? Is that right? No, that's not right. Okay, we got a... Yeah, what was that? Why did that... That looked very weird. Alright, well, we'll see what happens the next time I grab something out of a chest. That was just bizarre. Alright, here's the vanity. Yeah, what's going on with this? I don't understand this. Oh, this is what, like, my... Oh, this is my current inventory. Okay, I see. And then this is the actual stuff that I'm getting. So here's an apprentice cowl. I've got a helmet mod downloaded that removes helmets. So let's see if it actually works. It kinda... No, it's not working. Nope, that's not working. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to get that figured out because I really don't wanna be dealing with helmets. I think that they're pretty ugly. So yeah, I'll have to figure that out. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that right now, because again, I really don't want to play with that on. God, it's so bad too. I don't know why there wasn't an option to actually get rid of those. Just kind of built into the game. Maybe I'm just used to playing MMOs now, where that's generally always an option now. But all right, so I'll pick this up after I get that figured out. All right, so I got my my helmet mod working. I actually didn't have it installed correctly, so basically they've got a little no helmet rule book here, and so like right now it's on, right, and so the helmet's not displayed. Let's see if I can get this. There you go. So you just double click it and it displays the helmet again. So yeah, that's awesome. Very cool mod. Especially with that cowl looks terrible. So let's keep going here. So let's see what this guy says.
This tower is too cold.
All right, the tower's too cold. Duly noted. I'm actually gonna go over this. Is this the? Yeah, this is the same room. Let's head through here. This is a dead end. Let's see.
It is begun.
Lyrium dust.
Someone's always watching. I swear it's like the walls have eyes.
These guys are funny. Let's talk to this guy. I think. Shh. I don't think this guy will talk to us.
You get to walk around. I'm stuck guarding this door for another 3 hours.
Oof. 3 hours. That's rough.
Yes, is there something you need?
That's a big door.
Yes, it is. Do you need something, or are you just here to state the obvious?
Not just here to state the obvious. Can you open the door?
The Knight Commander would have my head if I did that. Besides, I hear it takes no less than 4 grown men to open this door.
Huh, okay. I can't leave then?
No, you may not. I'm surprised you ask. I would have thought you'd be used to this idea by now.
No, I'm just getting used to the idea. Why can't I leave?
Only mages on official circle business are allowed to leave the tower. And the first enchanter has not informed us of any mages leaving the tower today.
That jerk. Okay. Is this the only way out of the tower?
The only safe one, as far as I know. There are windows on the higher levels, but surely you don't need me to warn you of the dangers of leaping from them. It never ends well.
What about if you have a levitate spell? Can I leave the tower? Oh, I already said that, right? How about what's out there?
For Eldon, it's not very interesting. Mostly farms, the occasional river.
I like this guy's tone. I should get going.
Smile fortune on you.
Alright, later, dog. Guard that door. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Alright, so this was the other door into that room. Basically, with the mage tower here, you really just want to be going counterclockwise, and it'll kind of like, you know, get you where you want to go.
I heard Humbert volunteered to take the Rite of Tranquility. How awful.
That is awful. Why would he do that?
I wish I could leave the tower once in a while.
Alright, nothing there. There's a chest. Magic staff added. I've got an auto loot thing, so it's not actually showing these containers opening up. 2 spell power, 1 magic. Yeah, I actually don't know what's better, the 1 magic or the 2 spell power. I don't know how the damage is calculated, honestly, in this game. I should probably look that up. Like stat weights. But yeah, for now, I'll just equip the +1 magic. Buckle of the Winds added. So this is a new belt, 3 defense. We'll just put that on. Yeah, I really like the man, these mods are
It is
awesome.
begun.
I'm loving it already. Let's see, what's in this cabinet? Another magic staff. Alright, well. We're just going to have all kinds of them by the time we leave here, I guess. The shelf. Blank Velium. I don't remember. I think that's a crafting item.
Must control the fire with your will. Keep the flames steady. We don't want it sputtering and leaping about. That's what causes most of the injuries.
Injuries? But...
Steady. It reacts to your emotions. If you panic, it will... No. Breathe. You know, in my experience, flint and tinder works just as well. Maybe we should start with that.
Okay. So that looks like that's not going well.
Ah, congratulations on your harrowing.
Hey, thanks, dog. It's really nice of you.
It gets easier as the years go by, doesn't it?
I don't know. Not into doing fire magic.
I perfected my ice spells yesterday.
Good job. I think there's some of these books that we can interact with, although I'm not seeing any.
Don't you ever get homesick?
Very good. And what do you think that means?
Maybe?
Can anyone tell me?
Hey!
No, that's not what it means.
It means that magic should be used to help people, but we can't use our magic to force people to do what we want.
That's right. We should not abuse the gift the Maker has given us.
Who's on the wall up here? Is that supposed to be Gregor?
I remember when you were this age. Adorable.
Huh? She doesn't look like she doesn't look like she's old enough to remember us when we were that age. She looks like we were that age when we were that age.
Concentrate. Hold the shield.
Did that make sense?
I'm terrible
If I
at
had put all my
spells.
power behind
You're
that
lucky
spell, you
you're
would have
so
been
talented.
obliterated. I am not your enemy.
She looks. I should have said she looks like she was our age when we were that age. Yeah, that sounds better, and I feel like makes more sense.
No? Then stand firm and know you
done
can
with the
resist
hammer?
whatever I throw at you. Again.
Boom! Oh, look at that. I don't know what's that. Must be some sort of a shielding spell. Or is that, what was that one called? The force field. Yeah, force field. That's my guess anyway. Sure looked like it anyway. I know some of these books can be interacted with, but I'm not actually seeing any yet. There's some codex entries, but yeah, I don't... That's really weird. Maybe not quite yet. I guess we'll keep looking, but... Alright. Moving on. Alright, here's Owain. This is the stockkeeper guy.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? The stockroom stores components used in magical and alchemical experiments. Do you require something?
I required like a ton of stuff. Are you a tranquil mage?
I voluntarily submitted to the rite of tranquility. I was unwilling to undergo the harrowing. I find this state agreeable.
Agreeable? Alright, nerd. Don't you think what they did to you is cruel? Well, no, obviously he wouldn't if he just... Well, maybe not obviously. What is it like not having emotions, or you actually like being this way?
I see the world with clarity. I remember the days when my mind was filled with inconvenient and seething emotions. Now things are simple.
Yeah, I mean, they're like robots, right? What happened during the Rite of Tranquility?
I was ordered to never speak of it. I cannot go against the Circle's wishes.
Okay. Can't talk about the harrowing. Can't talk about the Rite of Tranquility. Oh, this sounds insulting. And now you are no longer a person.
My body is similar in form to yours, possessing an equal number of limbs, appendages, and internal organs. I perform the same physical functions. My mind is capable of higher thought processes. Am I to be denied personhood because I do not feel as you do?
How is he capable of understanding higher thought processes by doing this right? A person has emotions, you don't, or you might as well be yeah, you might as well be an artfully made construct. That's
People
solid.
feel things to different degrees. One individual may be more empathetic than the next. Some are quick to anger, while others are not. Yet you would not single one out and accuse him of not being a person. My capacity to feel differs from yours, but you also differ from all other beings. You are no more a person than others, and I am no less a person than you are.
It depends on how you define a person. Is a person somebody that has emotions? Because then no, you're not a person. Perhaps you were right. Silence, you're confusing me, or my statement was rude. I apologize. All right, I'm going to go with emotions are essential.
I propose we agree to disagree. Personhood is not measurable. Therefore, we should let this rest.
I think that's a fair statement.
Very well. Goodbye.
Later. Yeah, so here's some more. Apparently they just have a bunch of tranquil people working in the storeroom. I could have swore there were some of these bookcases that had codex entries.
As you say.
Well, there was one right there.
It is begun.
4 schools of magic creation. Hierarchy of the circle. Alright, nothing else there. So there was a couple, but I really thought there was more than this.
But Jandre would do something before it came to that. I think someone's here to speak to you, Senior Tom.
It is begun.
There's the entropy.
I shall do it.
There's another one over here.
As you say.
Spirit. I'm going to talk to everybody here in a minute, but... Yeah, 1 second. Alright, I'm going to go back downstairs here really quick. I'm pretty sure I missed a codex on the bottom, or the other floor. I feel like it's... I could have swore it was like in this circular room here. Maybe not though. I mean, there's so many freaking books in here. It's hard to believe that none of these has a codex entry. Bunch of apprentices. Yeah, I don't... Man, I'm not seeing it. What the heck? I knew there was one here, and I found it. All right, so this is the circular room, and man, this is so well hidden. Mana and the use of magic. So I feel like that was easier to find in the at least the last time I played the Xbox version, which was like just the other day. I didn't have anywhere near that much trouble finding that. All right, so actually there was one more book down here that I missed. I forgot all about this, but it's actually very similar to a lot of other games that I've played in the past, where if you click the tab button, in this case hold it down. I'm holding it down anyway. It reveals items and things like that you can interact with, and so I'm just gonna do that. So that's the codex on the Fade. So yeah, you can kind of see where we're at here. That was the room with the kids in it. So I'm actually gonna try to hold that tab button down as I'm going through these areas, just so that we can, or so that I'm making sure to not, miss things. I forgot all about that. Actually, I remember reading that, I don't know, at some point, and I forgot about it. So, all right, let's head on to the next room, and we'll talk to Senior Enchanter Sweeney.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you new to the circle?
You might remember me as an apprentice. I am a newly harrowed mage, but I've lived here all my life. Or are you daft? I've seen you here many times. Wow. Let's go with you might remember me as an apprentice.
I'm sorry. There are so many of you, and I get confused. Not to mention, these old eyes are starting to go.
Sounds rough, buddy. Maybe someone could help you fix them.
You're too kind. I'm old and about to fall apart. Nothing in the world can fix that.
Magic could.
Not any magic I'd be caught doing. Anyway, did you need something?
Let's see. I just wanted to talk.
I'm not good at talking. Too much chatter makes my head throb. Don't you have lessons to get to? Shoo!
Okay. All right, old timer. I'll leave you alone. Okay. Nothing back there. Let's talk to Edric.
You need something. If not, step back. You're in my light.
I doubt that. Let's see here. I just want to greet another of my kind.
Surprised? We are probably more attuned to magic than humans are. Or at least our ancestors must have been. With most of our history lost, I suppose I'll never really know. Maybe the Dalish elves would, but I've never met one.
Dalish elves?
They live in the wilderness, traveling where they will. I've heard they keep the old beliefs alive.
Let's see. I wish I knew the old... Boy, when I was a kid, I may have answered this. But I wish I knew the old language.
As do I. Perhaps one day I will have the chance to learn it. Are you from an alienage? I'm from a farm outside Highever. My mother worked as the cook's assistant there.
Let's see here. Can't quite remember where I was from.
They must have taken you away when you were very young. I suppose it doesn't matter where we're from, does it? We're in the circle now.
We are reviled as mages as well.
I am satisfied knowing the humans who look down upon me will fear me instead. But I should get back to my books.
Wow. That's certainly something to be. I don't know. That sounds weird, right? But hey, at least he's honest, I guess. Thank you for talking with me.
Good day.
Yeah, like right. I'd rather be. Now it's like he's got a chip on his shoulder. Maybe it's like deservedly so, but yikes. Yeah, that's not. Doesn't strike me as that great of a person. All right, so let's talk to Senior Enchanter Torin.
Hello. Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work.
This guy looks like Jowan. What were you talking about earlier?
Oh, the fraternities of the enchanters. You probably haven't heard of them. It's best not to get tangled up in circle politics. More trouble than it's worth, really.
Tell me about the fraternities.
They're found in all circles throughout Thedas. Groups of enchanters who hold similar viewpoints, who band together to make their voices heard. The most influential fraternity are the Equitarians. They are moderates and believe in a code of conduct that all mages should adhere to. Then there are the Chantry apologists, the Loyalists. The Chantry says something and they follow it to the letter. The Lucrosians just want to make money. And the Isolationists would like us all to be hermits and live on an island. Then, of course, there are the Libertarians. They want more power for the Circle, more autonomy.
Libertarians are the worst. Which do you belong to?
Well, if I had to, I'd say I was an Equitarian. But I ducked out of the fray a long time ago. Most of the senior enchanters are Equitarians. Irving, Wynne, Sweeney. Ulrid's a Libertarian, and a loud one at that. Mages have enough opposition from the outside without tearing our circles apart with infighting. But what can you do?
So we'll meet Irving in a little bit. Wynne will, we'll find her a little bit later as well. Uldred, I'm not sure about him, but Sweeney was the old guy that we talked to. All right, let's see here. Giving up doesn't help anyone.
An idealist, I see. Well, if you're going to change the world, you should get started immediately. Lots of world to cover.
Okay. That's very funny. Is this Uldred? No, this is Niall. All right, let's talk to him.
Hello. Were you looking for something?
What were you talking to that other mage about?
Oh, the fraternities. Groups of mages with a common agenda. I think we should all be isolationists. Stay in some remote mountain town far away from the mundanes who hate us.
Let's see here. Wow. If we run away, they'll never learn not to fear us? Yeah, that's fair. That sounded worse. That sounded like, initially, that sounded like something bad, but that actually
They'll
makes
never
sense.
learn that. They don't want to. I'd go hide alone in the wilds if I could. But you know they just brand me an apostate and hunt me down. There is no leaving the circle. It's till death do us part. Romantic, isn't it?
Who are you?
I'm Njal, a mage just like you. I've seen you around, haven't I? I must have.
Okay, well, I guess that's the end of that. I can't stay to chat.
Right. Have a good day.
Later, Niall. Right. Is it Tranquil?
Owain is in charge of the stockroom.
Yep, already knew that. That one is it? Does that one have a shaved head? It looks a little creepy. Yeah, there's Sweeney though. Let's keep going this way. Here is an armoire. Apprentice cowl. I think that's what I already have, right? Yeah. Let's talk to this mage.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't hear you come in. I'm sorry. I'm terribly busy right now. I have to prepare the room before the Grey Warden is done at his meeting with Irving.
There's a Grey Warden here?
Yes. Duncan, his name is. He must be here to talk to Irving about something important. You know, I almost became a Grey Warden once.
I thought you said you're. We know, like he's about to go on a rant, right? And then we can answer. I thought you said you were busy. I wonder what he says to that. But I'm gonna go with the really.
There were several of us chosen, though the Grey Wardens only wanted one recruit. They only ever have one mage, you see. I think they thought I was the best candidate, but I was young and foolish, and I said I wasn't interested. They picked someone else instead, and that was that. I've regretted it ever since. Oh well, I should get back to my work.
Yeah, boy. It'd be a much more interesting life than whatever. Like, what is he doing here? Just scrubbing. He's basically a maid right now, or a butler. I don't know.
As you say.
Lyrium dust. All right, so there's another crafting item. Here's a chest. Private documents. I think those are just sellable. Here's another mage.
Ah, there you are. You are to be moved out of the apprentices' dormitory, and these are to be your new quarters. The Tranquil will move your belongings this afternoon. Go on, make yourself comfortable.
Okay. It's our new room, apparently.
I heard that you completed the harrowing in record time.
I am kind of a baller.
Irving wants to see you. Get going.
No. Alright, here's Cullen. This is, you can do a really funny conversation with this guy.
Oh, hello. I'm glad to see your harrowing went smoothly.
Why are you stuttering?
I'm fine. I'm just glad you're alright, you know?
Would you really have struck me down?
I would have felt terrible about it. But I serve the Chantry and the Maker, and I will do as I am commanded.
Let's see here. This is all right. So this is where you can do you can start doing some really funny conversations. So the last option here is maybe we could go elsewhere and continue our discussion.
Elsewhere? What do you mean?
Oh, you know, we should get to know each other. Or I've seen the way you look at me. Yeah, let's make this go. Let's do this. I think it makes him run off.
Oh my goodness! If you're saying what I think, well, that would be really inappropriate, and I couldn't. I should go.
What a wimp. All right. I suppose Templars fraternizing with the mages probably isn't something that you really want. Charm of Still Waters. Let's take a look at this. So that's 1 willpower. Yeah, that's pretty good. Get that put on. Right, let's see here.
You look well. That's wonderful. I was thrown up for a full week after my harrowing. It's delirium that does that, I think.
Yeah, or you're just a sissy. Or a wimp, whichever. Let's see what's up next. Click, click, click.
I hear Irving's very proud of you.
I'm very proud of me too. All right, there's a couple of different. I think that's crafting items. Here's the stock room.
Oh, it's you. I hear Irving's looking for you.
Yeah, we can't do anything with her quite yet.
Ah, this is infuriating. Another batch destroyed. Say, have you seen Owain? Is he in the stockroom?
Yep, just spoke to him.
Oh, excellent. He wasn't there last I looked. I hope he still has some cinnabar lying around. When I asked last week, he said he was running out.
Okay. Health poultice. Oops. Alrighty.
I'd avoid Leora if I were you. She's been rather testy lately.
I think that's the stock, or the, not the stock room, the other lady. Say what?
Who knows? I'm not going to ask her why she's irritable. Women hate those kind of questions.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, the storage room. So there's apparently there's a storage room and a stock room. I feel like maybe those are a little too similar, but all right, let's head. And there's a stock room again. What do we have here? Here's a book. There's the right of annulment. I don't know what that means. Here's Kaylee? Yeah, I think that's Kaylee.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
Let's do... What are you doing?
Oh, hello. I'm reciting the Maker's blessings. Would you like to join me?
Yes, I would. Why not?
Wonderful. I'll start over. Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed are the penitents who seek his return.
Blessed is that woman, Andraste, who did stuff. Let's do blessed is a prophetess purified by flame. That sounds fun.
May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition. So let it be. Thank you for praying with me.
Got it, sister.
I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times.
Are you in trouble?
No, not really. It's just... I don't want to bore you with this.
It's all right. I want to know.
It gives me hope that one day the Maker will hear us. That maybe I'll be forgiven and my curse will be lifted.
Curse?
Magic. What else?
Being foolish, magic is a gift, or magic has made me suffer too, or magic isn't a curse. Ooh, I don't know. You don't like having this power, seems a little bit less confrontational.
Magic causes such misery. It's dangerous and vile and wicked. The Chantry must protect the world from us. Being born with something so terrible must be a punishment. I wish I could be rid of it.
Yeah, this seems a little bit like like the self-hating, definitely like a self-hating mage, and guilt surrounding it, which is very on brand for religion. So you could be asked to be made tranquil or so do I, but I make do. Use your ability to help people. Yeah, let's do that. You could use your abilities to help people.
That doesn't take magic. If I could, I would dedicate my life to the Chantry, but they would never take me in. Perhaps this is just something I will have to suffer through. I should go. My mentor only allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
Yeah, I mean, sure, the Chantry can help people, like, without magic, but you could help people in a different way using magic. But hey, what do I know? Alright, so here's the foundings of the Chantry Codex. Here's one on the Bride of the Maker. Here's Lily. We'll be talking with her in a little bit.
I heard about your harrowing. Congratulations. Andraste must have smiled upon you.
Must have. Alright, so here's some more bookcases.
Very well.
There's a Codex on the Maker. This one's the Chant of Light, the Blight. Made a rhyme. That's very cute. I'm gonna wait on this and do this in a little bit. I'm actually gonna save here. Okay, let's head on in here.
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when have you felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
You sent for me?
if it isn't our new sister in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is she.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Pleased to meet you.
You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the King's army at Ostagar.
Let's see. I would like to defend Ferelden.
With the Darkspawn invading, we need all the help we can get, especially from the Circle.
Darkspawn are a dwarven problem. Let's go with what are Darkspawn?
They are twisted monsters that dwell underground where the sun's light cannot touch them. They have formed into a horde in the Korkari Wilds and threaten to invade north into the valley. I fear if we don't drive them back, we may see another blight.
Duncan, you worry the poor girl with talk of blights and darkspawn. This is a happy day for her.
We live in troubled times, my friend.
We should seize moments of levity, especially in troubled times. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the circle of Magi.
Let's go with my leash, you mean?
Now, child, it's not that bad.
I'm sorry, what is this phylactery?
Blood is taken from all apprentices when they first come to the tower, and is preserved in special vials.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them.
Let's see. I am glad to be a part of the Circle.
It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours.
Can I leave the tower?
Not yet. Remember, the tower's walls protect us as much as they protect others from us.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child?
It would be my pleasure.
The guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Alright, so we got a magic staff, a ring of study, and mage robes. Let's get this equipped. What? The mage robes have the exact same stats as the apprentice robes? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, like that's silly. Here's the ring of study. That gives +1 to magic. And then let's see the magic staff. We already had one. So, okay. Yeah, that doesn't really make sense though. That the mage staffs or the mage robes would be the same stats. That's really strange. Let's talk to Duncan here.
Thank you for walking with me. I'm glad for the company.
I wanted to talk to you a little more.
Yes? What about?
Have there been many Darkspawn attacks?
A horde has formed within the Korkari Wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde.
Ooh, archdemon?
Darkspawn do attack the surface in ragtag bands, but archdemons are capable of rallying the Darkspawn, turning them into an unstoppable force. A horde of Darkspawn, a veritable army. It is dire news indeed. I fear this is what we will have to face.
Let's see. I thought the Darkspawn were destroyed in the last Blight.
We can't seem to eradicate them completely. Somehow they always come back.
Why were Irving and Gregor arguing about the war?
It is not my place to comment.
I'm going to go with the persuade option here. So it says, please, I'd like to know.
Gregor serves the Chantry, and the relationship between the Chantry and mages has always been strained. You've realized by now that the Chantry merely tolerates magic? They watch only because they feel they must.
Yeah, the Chantry is like the guard dogs, it feels like, of the... Well, maybe that's not entirely accurate. Yeah, they're not really guarding the mages. They're... Yeah, I don't know. Containing them, maybe, is the better way to look at it. Let's go with... I don't see why the Chantry and mages can't get along.
The Chantry believes that a mage should fear his power. It was the pride of mages, they say, that brought the Darkspawn upon us in the first place. Any mages who join the King's army can unleash their full power on the Darkspawn. In fact, I'm counting on it. Gregor may be afraid of what will happen. What if the mages decide they no longer want to be governed by the Chantry?
Yeah, fair enough. Let's go with... I never liked Gregor.
He is a good man. I respect the strength of his convictions.
We should continue on our way.
Let's.
Alright, there's actually, I think, one more...
Yes, shouldn't we move along?
One more conversation I wanted to expand on here.
Yes? What about?
What do Grey Wardens do?
Our duty is to battle Darkspawn wherever they appear. We are elves, humans, and dwarves united by this common purpose.
Elves?
Some of our most honored wardens have been elves. The hero, Garahel, the last warden to slay an archdemon, was one such. The Darkspawn threaten everyone. They do not distinguish between the races, and neither should we. Has being an elf in the circle been difficult?
Let's say, why should it have?
Elves are often treated as lower class in the cities. I was curious about your own experiences. Granted, the Circle Tower is nothing like Denerim or Val Royeaux, but certain opinions tend to persist.
I suppose some people have commented about my heritage.
If one has always seen elves as less than human, it's hard to imagine them as something else.
I don't care what others think of me.
A good attitude, though be careful not to take it too far.
Right, yeah. Alright, have there been many Darkspawn attacks?
A horde has formed within the Korkari Wilds in the south. If they are not stopped, they will strike north into the valley. We Grey Wardens believe that an archdemon is leading the horde.
Oh, I already went through this.
We can't seem to eradicate them completely.
Yeah, there he's just saying the same
Somehow
thing.
they always come back.
Let's go with, and the king is mustering an army to beat back this threat.
Yes, perhaps it will be enough if we play our cards right.
Let's see. I've heard about Darkspawn sightings, but an entire horde?
They usually move around in small groups, but there are always more of them, lurking underground, biding their time.
Let's just be off. I'd rather not think.
Avoiding a problem does not make it disappear. The Darkspawn are a real threat we cannot ignore. But standing around talking solves nothing. Let us go.
All right. Yes, we got Darkspawn problems. I don't remember where Duncan's room is actually at. I think that is not it. Let's check here. Nope, that's not it either. Nope, that's not. Colin is here. I answered him a little bit differently this last time.
You can come and talk to me anytime you like.
So I did the earlier, I think that was earlier in this video. I did the more flirtatious option that makes him run away. And then I had to redo this because my audio on my commentary was horrible. All right, let's see if there's any new options here.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yeah, what's happening outside the tower?
I imagine you don't leave very often, do you?
Apprentices are not allowed to leave.
I am not a good source of news, I fear. I am preoccupied with the Darkspawn incursion.
Yeah, Duncan's got a bit of a one-track mind. I suppose, though, yeah, to be fair, there isn't much more important, at least not in his mind, certainly. How many mages have joined the King's army?
When the King sent out the call, the Circle of Ferelden sent only 7 mages to Ostagar. I asked King Kaelin's permission to come and seek a greater commitment from the Circle.
7 is quite a few.
I hope to place a mage or 2 within every contingent. I cannot do with just 7. Mages will make all the difference in this battle. The Darkspawn have their own magic, and our resources must exceed theirs.
Do you think I could join the army?
I don't know. Do you?
Yes, I think I could help.
Then perhaps I shall speak to Irving about this later. Darkspawn are a greater threat than blood mages, even abominations. It takes decades for the world to recover from a blight. I wish the Chantry could see that. We must stop at nothing to defeat the Darkspawn. Listen to me. An old man's rantings can't be very interesting.
I learned much from what you said.
You are too kind.
Let's see here. Have you ever seen someone use blood magic?
Once, in my youth, just after I joined the Grey Wardens. I was traveling with my mentor. We encountered a group of Templars hunting a blood mage. They were quite far away, so I cannot be sure of what I saw. He forced some of the Templars to turn on their fellows. It was dreadful to behold. He would have escaped had he not overlooked one Templar who snuck up behind him and cleaved his head in 2.
Brutal. I wish I had that power.
Be careful what you wish for. Power is treacherous. I've seen many people, great leaders, consumed by it.
I should take... Oh, hey, hang on. Do you know anything about the Tranquil?
The mages whose connection to the Fade has been severed? Why do you ask?
I'm curious as to what non-mages think of it.
It keeps them and those around them safe. Perhaps the sacrifice is worthwhile. I cannot say.
I should take...
Do not let me keep you.
All right. Next up, let's talk to Jowan.
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
Hello again, Jowan.
I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning?
Of course I do.
We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
You're starting to worry me, Jowan.
I've been troubled. I'll explain. Come with me, please.
All right.
We should be safe here.
All right, what's going on?
A few months ago, I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
I was beginning to doubt her existence.
I was afraid to tell anyone. Lily was becoming a Chantry priest. She's taken vows. Lily's been given to the Chantry. She's not allowed to have relations with men. If anyone finds out, we'll both be in trouble.
Well, it wouldn't be a religion if it wasn't forbidding relationships. Let's see here. You can trust me. I won't tell anyone.
Thank you. I knew you'd stand by me.
So what's this all about?
Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
Let's see. Sounds terrible.
They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
What are you going to do?
I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
You have my word, Lily.
Thank you. We will never forget this.
Tell me about your oh, no, that seems a little mean. What do you intend to do?
I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The first enchanter and knight commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
Are you suggesting we break through it?
I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
Let's not waste more time then.
We should stay here. 1 mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate.
That's a good idea.
Good luck. Our prayers go with you.
Alright, new quest, Bound in Blood and Magic. That's, that is quite the play on words. I think... Who's over here? Is this Irving? Yeah, it's Irving. We can actually talk to Irving here. Let's do that. You can... So there's 2 ways to let this play out. You can either basically bust Jowan here, right, and reveal Jowan's plans to Irving. But I'm not going to go that route.
I trust you saw Duncan back to his quarters?
Of course, First Enchanter.
I'm glad you met him. He's a most honorable man.
Let's see here. I agree, it was my privilege to have met him.
Grey Wardens are peerless warriors who sacrifice all for our sakes. We can learn much from them. Now, did you need something?
Let's see. Why do you have books on blood magic on your desk?
I've removed them from the library. I was advised it might be unwise to leave them where any apprentice may read them. They will be put away somewhere very safe. Now, is there anything else?
Let's see here. When is Jowan going through the harrowing?
When he is ready.
Jowan is ready now.
I'm sure you think so, but it's not your place to decide. Why do you ask?
Well, Jowan fears he's going to be made tranquil.
And how does he know this? I suppose the young initiate he dallies about with revealed it to him. You think I didn't know? I did not become First Enchanter by keeping my eyes and ears shut.
Let's see here. So it's true?
I am afraid it is. Gregor says he has proof and eyewitness testimony that Jowan has been practicing blood magic. I cannot say more. Were it left to me, things might be different. But the Chantry, I'm sorry, child. This rite of tranquility will happen.
Let's see. Gregor must be making it up. He hates all mages.
Let us not speak ill of my colleague. Our colleague. You know little of this, and I ask you to hold your tongue.
You know this is wrong. I have nothing more to say.
Perhaps one day you will see it from my side.
Perhaps not. There was the one room. Oh, look at this. There's a pile of books here. Blood Magic, the Forbidden School. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think I missed that last time I did this. Basically, there's the there's a room with actually a bunch of bookcases in it. Whenever you interact with them, it talks a bit about the different magic schools, and there was one bookcase that was completely empty. Is it this room? No, I don't think it's this room. No, not this room. But yeah, there was, anyway, you know, all of the different schools are represented there except one, and that was blood magic, and of course it's because they're all over in Irving's room. But, all right, let's talk to Senior Enchanter Leora here.
Yes?
All right, who are you?
Senior Enchanter Leora, in charge of the Circle's laboratory. Is there something you want?
What's that door over
That
there?
leads to the Circle's cavern storerooms. There are caves running through the rock that the Circle is built upon. But of course, you know this.
Can I look inside the cavern?
No, I can't let anyone in there just now.
Why?
There are just things in there that I would prefer to keep safe.
Are you stealing from the Circle stores?
Of course not. I just have. I am in the midst of stock taking, checking inventory, and I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up. Yes.
How long is that supposed to take then?
Quite a while. Don't wait up.
You're hiding something in there. I'm telling Irving.
Wait. No, don't. Look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the caves. I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault. I was promoted to Senior Enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent.
Do you need any help?
I could use some, I'm sure. I've been too busy with my new duties. I haven't been able to deal with the spiders. If you cleared them out for me, I would owe you a favor. A big one.
A big one. All right, I'll do it.
Wonderful. Here is the key. Oh, and be careful in there. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let's head on in. Let's see here. There's a little locked item tutorial. It said you just encountered a locked object. You might be able to pick the lock if your skill is high enough, or you might need to locate a key through adventure or negotiation. Well, we already did that, so.
Very well.
Blank Velium. I think that's a crafting item. Spirit Charm and an Acolyte Staff. Let's take a look. Yeah, Acolyte Staff, I already had one of those. And then here's the Spirit Charm. So that gives the +10 to fire resistance, but I don't think I'm going to equip that. I'm going to leave the +1 willpower on. Yeah, looks like that's it. Oops. Jeez, what is with my spells? Why can't I cast? Jeez. Yeah, I gotta figure out what's going on with this. The targeting is just so bizarre. There's Overwhelm, which is brutal.
It shall be done.
Where's my tactics at? Oh, that's right, it's right there. Alright, Lifestone added. I don't know what that is. Lifestone. Right there. Crushing a Lifestone gives the user a small bonus to nature resistance for a short time. Okay. That's lame. Did I go the wrong way? I did. Usually I go clockwise.
It shall be done. how we do battle!
Rock salve. There's a spider way down there. It's a fine thing we've done. Looks like that guy didn't drop anything. Oh, hello, hello.
As you say.
Back here. Another magic staff. Alright, so what do we have, like 3 of those now? Lyrium dust. Yeah, I really gotta figure out this targeting thing. If you notice there, like, the spider was visible that whole time, and it just would not cast Arcane Bolt. So I'm not really sure what's going on there, but that's not good. I'm kind of wondering if that's maybe an issue with an add-on or something, or a mod, I should say. Yeah, like, why is this not doing anything? Look at this. Well, I actually have to target this? I don't know. It looks like I have to activate the ability and then click the guy or something? I don't know.
As you say.
Yeah, it's gonna take some more thinking. Alright, so here's the Fade Striders. We just got these boots. It gives you a +1 magic, so we're gonna equip that. And then what else was there? Charm of Still Waters? Yeah, another one of these, which I already have, so no reason to equip that.
Very well.
This guy. I didn't even see what that was. Was it just cash or something? Oh, I don't really... Okay, let's wait for... I know there's a spider here. I'm gonna wait until my Mind Blast comes back up. And there we are.
I shall do it. Watch out! Our skill has won the day.
Did I just level? Yeah, I think I did. Private documents there in the cocoon. It looks like the spider didn't drop anything. Alright, now I'm actually going to save here because there's two spiders in this area, and I don't want to get wrecked.
Very well.
Oh, webbed me.
As you say. Most excellent.
Let my Mind Blast come back up again. And, alright, let's go. Yeah, that's why. I need to actually...
I shall do it.
You know, when I activate the skill, then I need to actually, like a targeting reticle comes up. And I guess you actually need to target the spider. Which is not great. I don't... Novice Lightning Rune, okay. Another Novice Lightning Rune, wow, okay. Fruit. And then I don't think there's anything back here. Yeah, nothing back there. So now we just head up this way. remember if there's one more spider or if that was the one that I already killed. Yeah. Guess that's it. Okay, so let's head out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna... I should probably level up. Let's do that when I get out here. Alright.
You're back. Are the spiders gone?
Dealt with your infestation.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful. You've saved my hide, I'm sure. And I owe you a favor, so if you need anything, I'll be here.
Alright, keeping the creepy crawlies away?
Exactly. I'll be here, keeping the crawlies away.
Will you, though?
It's good to see you again.
Any sign of more spiders?
No, thank the Maker. You were pretty thorough. I don't think I could have done a better job. Thanks again.
Alright, we'll come back for our reward in a little while. So we need to speak with Owen about a fire rod.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
I need a rod of fire.
Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item?
I need the rod for my research into burning things.
Here is the form, Request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form.
I will be back shortly.
Thank you.
Do. Oh, wow, there's a lot of different options here. Let's zip around here and look for the different... I think you can actually speak with Leora now and get her to sign the request. But I don't want to do that because I think it might mess up my the other reward that we can get from her. I'm not 100% sure if that's the case, but I know we can get some potions from her, and I want to get those. Yeah, this is not it either. Yeah, we can talk to these guys, I think. Is it? Yeah, this guy, Torin.
Still here?
This is a dead end, but I wanted to show you this anyway. So, will you sign this form?
Getting back to your studies so quickly after the harrowing, most mages need at least a week to recuperate. But no matter. It's good to see you're so eager to get back to work. What exactly are you doing with the rod?
Studying fire.
Evidently. Well, bring me your proposal and I'll look over it.
Proposal?
A brief overview of the research you intend to do. Properly referenced and footnoted. Go on, get started on that then.
Okay, goodbye. Not gonna be doing that. One other way that you can go about this is to just tell Irving what the plan is, but that option, you know, is you're basically betraying Jowan right off the jump, and I don't really want to go that route. So we're going to talk with Sweeney. This is going to require a persuasion check. It might be the case that you need a rank of what is it? What is the name of that? One second here. Can't remember the name of it. Coercion, yeah, to do. So, let's do that.
Ah, it's you again. Or at least I think it is. You all look the same to me.
Rude. All right, let's persuade. I need this form signed.
What's this? A request form from the stockroom? Rod of Fire? I remember when the junior mages I mentored asked for some of those. Turns out they were burning holes in each other's trousers. One boy burned peepholes into the female apprentice's dormitory. You're not involved in any such rubbish, are you? No, of course you're not. Look at you. So angelic. Well, I won't ask why you need it. Tower's too boring lately. Tell you what, I'll put my name on this form, like so. And if you get the chance, burn a big hole in the seat of the trousers of the Templar that patrols the library. Do that for old sweetie, won't you? Bastard's always giving me the stink eye.
Yeah, alright, we definitely gotta do that. Let's see. I'll see if I can manage that.
You'll be on your way now.
Always giving me the stink eye. Okay. So there we got the signed Rod of Fire. I assume that is actually the trigger for getting our reward from the stockroom person. We'll see here. Is it here? Yeah, here we are. Let's see.
It's always good to see you.
Yep, there we are. Don't you owe me a favor?
I do. I put aside these potions some time ago, but never found a use for them. Here, I hope they'll be helpful to you.
So yeah, if you say that you owe her a favor before you have the form signed, she'll do that, and I assume that means that that's like the favor, right? That's her paying you back for the favor. But if you get somebody else to sign it and then you go to her, she'll give you a bunch of potions. So that definitely seems like that's the better route. Let's do... Actually, yeah, let's see here. I'm going to save here, and then I'm going to do my level up and just kind of see what I can get. Save. Alright, let's level up. Again, I'm going to go full magic. Let's go next. Oh, we do get a skill too. Oh, man. Stealing. Trap making, survival, poison making. I'm kind of leaning towards combat training, but I'm actually going to try stealing out, or stealing just very briefly. And then this probably doesn't matter that much because I doubt that I'll actually end up keeping this, but let's see. So the Divine School, this is a mod. I don't know if I'm gonna mess with that yet, but maybe eventually. Horror, sleep. I'm really kind of leaning towards entropy. Paralyzed, miasma. Mass paralysis. Boy, this line seems really fun. Weakness, paralyzed, miasma, mass paralysis. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards that, but force field, telekinetic weapons, walking bomb. And a cleanse. Spell might. And a clash. Spell shield seems really good too. There's so many good spells. I think I'm gonna go weakness next, and then we'll go into like paralyze and stuff. Let's see what steel is all about. Oh, look at that. That's six copper or whatever. Boy, I might just have to run around stealing from everybody.
Very well.
Green stone added. Yeah, I'm kind of liking this already. Oh, fruit. Yeah, look at this. I'm generating all kinds of extra stuff. Let's see what happens when you try to steal twice. Nothing to steal. Well. Yeah, I think I may just have to keep this. Let's go back to Irving. And then we'll just, oh, here we go. Let's start with this guy.
It shall be done.
Deep mushroom. Stealing failed. I might not have enough like skill to steal from him, but yeah, it's kind of what I thought. We'll just keep robbing everybody here. Oh no, I don't want to start. Actually, let's see here. Yeah, let's see if I can steal from these two. Nothing to steal. Lame. Lily, why are you so lame? Stealing failed. Alright. Stealing failed. Wow, I'm really failing a lot now. Wow, what the heck? Failed. Well, I can steal from Cullen. I guess I'm glad that he didn't run off. Iron ring added. Yeah, look at that. That's probably garbage, but let's see here. Yeah, there's no stats on that, so it's just sellable junk. Well, alright. Fail. You know, I'm gonna try a couple of times stealing. Like, I don't know, maybe there's just a chance that you fail, or I don't know, maybe it's just no dice if you, like, if your you know, steal ability is too low. I also wonder what would happen if you started with steal instead of like coercion.
It shall be done.
Yeah, all right. So that's three fails in a row. I think I'll. Oh, hello, shelves.
It is begun.
Huh. Uh-oh.
Very well.
Well, I missed all kinds of bunch of stuff in this room. Wow. Well, gonna have to pay more attention, I guess. Yeah, I don't know how I missed all that that stuff in that room. I must have just missed the room entirely. Fail. Fail. Should get bonuses if you're behind him, right? Fail. Is there nobody in here? Nobody in this room, I guess. Nothing to steal. Excuse me. I guess that feels better than just failing outright. What? What's wrong with you?
I shall do it.
Oh, it's Duncan. Hey Duncan. How you doing, buddy? Nothing to steal. What's this guy doing? Oh, look at that. Wonder if this is a bug or if it's
As you say.
because of a mod. Yeah, this was the shelf I was talking about earlier, where the books on blood magic were at. Another iron ring. Yeah, this looks like just another way to generate a little bit of cash. Stealing failed. I think I stole from this guy.
It is begun.
Deep mushroom.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items.
What's
My
up,
name
Owain?
is Owain. How may I assist you?
Here's the signed form for the Rod of Fire.
Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
Hey, thanks, fella. I already stole from these guys, but yeah, nothing to steal. Okay. I think at this point I might as well just go talk to Lily and Jowan so that we can go downstairs. Because I think I've stolen from everybody up here.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous.
Alright, I have the Rod of Fire.
That was quick.
To the repository, then. Freedom awaits.
Freedom awaits indeed. Alright. Oh, so they've kind of officially joined now. Let's check our tactics. Dirty fighting, attack. No, let's do lowest, enemy lowest HP, or lowest health, attack. And then I don't think there's really anything else that we can do here. Pinning shot. Let's do enemy. Let's do highest health. Oh, did that save? Yeah. And then I'm gonna go aggressive, I think. Yeah, with her. We'll save that. And then Jowan. Let's see here. What does Jowan have? Enemy lowest health. Guess we'll attack. Usability. Alright, so he's got Arcane Bolt, Weakness, Flame Blast, Lightning. Let's do Lightning. I think Jowan might have like random abilities. And then let's go with let's do ranged. So Lily's got poison making. We can't do anything with this though because we don't have any yeah, I guess anything to make. I'm gonna equip the mace and the dagger on Lily. What else? She's got leather boots, but that's not any better than what she's already got. I guess we'll equip the cowl on her. And then I don't think I can do really probably anything with Jowan. Oh, I guess he needs a weapon though. I'll give him a magic staff. And these apprentice robes are actually better. I'll give him a charm too. We'll give Lily the spirit charm. Eventually I'm gonna end up robbing these guys, but for now, you know, we'll have them tricked out. I'm gonna make sure that I've spoken with everybody. Yeah, I already. This is the stock room, right? Pretty sure I stole from those guys. Yeah, and then here's Cullen. All right. Yeah, I'm probably ready to go downstairs now, and we'll steal from everybody one level down. Yep, this is Duncan's room. All right, let's head down there. All right, crafting. It says the herbalism, poison making, and trap making. Oh, it just went away. I was trying to go through it, but there's nothing. Oh, there it is. Trap making skills allow you to mix potions, concoct poisons, or assemble traps. Left-clicking on the icon for the first rank of any of these skills will open a crafting window that displays your current recipes and ingredients. You can buy new recipes and ingredients in stores or find them by exploring the lands. Yep. Right. Let's get back to stealing. Got, what was it, 6 coins? Pretty weak. Steal from this guy. Elf root, alright. And next up, I wish this the timer on stealing would refresh quicker. Quartz. I can't steal from these guys? What? Huh, interesting. Another iron ring. Oh, I hope I can steal from the kids. What do you got?
I heard the Templars talking about chasing down a Malefica yesterday.
A green stone, alright.
I'm going to be a powerful mage when I grow up.
Yeah, you're gonna be a powerful mage with no cash though, and no goodies.
It is begun.
I can't wait to learn the fire spells. It looks like fun.
That's what they all say. Let's see here. Another 5 copper coins.
I heard your harrowing went well. That's wonderful to hear.
At least I think they're copper coins. I don't know. Stealing failed. All right.
I perfected my ice spells yesterday.
Very well.
This is hard.
Yeah, that's what she said.
It shall be done.
Another iron ring. Yeah, we're killing it with these iron rings.
Good day to you.
Fail.
Don't you ever get homesick?
Nope, never. Not a once. Wow, another iron ring. Right. People really like their junk iron rings, I guess. Alright, there's the way into the basement. I'm not going to go there quite yet. I'm going to finish stealing up here. You know, this is a one-way trip, and once you enter the basement, there's or maybe once you complete the events in the basement, there's no coming back. So keep that in mind. Oh, this guy's not. That guy's not actually there. Same with that one. Weird. It's just random people that you actually can't interact with. Elf root. Alrighty. Another iron ring. Jeez. More coins. That person's not actually there or interactable. Put this one.
As you say.
Quartz, alright. I mean, that sounds good. We'll see if it's actually good or not, but... Alright, Templar and...
It shall be done.
Bran, 4 coins. Better have something good, Bran. Don't let me down. There we
Very well.
go. Elf root. All right. All right. So that should be it. Let's head on down to the basement.
The Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose.
How do we get past it?
The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a Mage entering together. The Chantry provides the password, which primes the ward, and the Mage touches it with mana to release it.
So what must I do?
First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade.
I heard something.
The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
What was that? That looked like a frost spell, but I don't have any frost spells. All right.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off.
All right, so we'll use the rod on the locks. Oh. What? Oh, I see.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Let's try the rod again. Yeah. So it's protected by a force field of some sort.
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in.
There must be another entrance.
You mean through that door?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance?
Do we have a choice?
No. I'll take any chance I can get.
We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
Onward then.
Let's hurry. We've wasted enough time.
All right. So I'm gonna save here because we're gonna start some battles.
I'm not giving up. We've come too far. Oh, that's not good.
Some fire wand that you got there.
Try not to die here!
Don't give them the advantage!
Eat it. Like I didn't drop anything. There's the autosave.
More the fools, Faye.
The Maker is with us!
Very well.
I'll do my best!
Get back!
Oof, alright. Bit of a coughing fit there. Let's get this wooden crate
It shall
open.
be done.
Buckle of the Winds. Do I already have one of those? Yeah, 3 defense. Let's give Lily this one. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, nothing else in there. Ice band. I'm assuming that's a ring? Yep, 10 cold resistance. Don't mind if I do.
I shall do it. It shall be done. Missed! If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Why can't they leave us alone?
Excellent. It shall be done.
Alright. Another Buckle of the Winds.
As you say.
Getting everybody equipped with belts.
Enemies approaching. It shall be done. Away with
That's
you!
what you want! If it's a fight you want...
As you say.
Jowing down.
Hurry!
Really focusing on him.
I'm not sure I'm cut out for this.
Thing we've done.
I should probably be making use of some of these spells a little bit more by using the pause function, but we'll do that in a bit here. Alright, let's save here. Let Jowan get some health and mana back. He's pretty low. Interesting. There's the auto.
Who wants their hair on fire?
It shall be done.
Ranked creatures. The names of particularly challenging opponents are displayed in different colors to draw attention to the significant threat they represent. Opponents with yellow names are more challenging and aggressive than average. Orange names represent extremely powerful enemies capable of threatening a full party of adventurers by themselves. Okay. That makes sense.
Hurry! Let's try to make...
I shall do it.
We're all like attacking the big creatures. Oh, he overwhelmed me at the end there. That almost killed me. Wow, that was close. Yeah, that overwhelm, it's pretty nasty. All right,
as you say.
storage cabinet. Kinds of fun stuff there.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Right from the mage in the back here.
It is begun. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. It shall be done. It is begun.
Sure I'm cut out for this.
This is everyone all right? We've done.
Okay, oops. Apprentice staff. Or apprentice amulet, magic staff. What's an apprentice amulet? Oh. Some resistances and 1 armor. I'm actually gonna equip that. Ephemeralist belt and a deep mushroom. Spirit resistance. Alright, I'll pass on that. I'm gonna stick with the armor, I think. Alright, let's see what's through here. A battle, of course.
As you say.
I don't like this.
Very well. It shall be done. It is begun.
We must defeat them.
That's not what I wanted to do.
Let's do this quickly.
I think accidentally I clicked on Lily and it switched to her in the middle of the battle. Which, you know, not the end of the world, but I can see that becoming a problem.
I shall do it.
Private documents. Alright. I'm going to save here one more time. Should probably rename this. Not that it probably matters that much, but... Alright, so I noticed that there is a mage in the following room that doesn't have a head, and I assume that's a mod that I installed that isn't functioning correctly. I think if it keeps happening, maybe I'll have to try to track down what's going on with that, but for now, I think I'm not going to bother.
I shall do it.
Yeah, no head.
As you say.
Who wants their hair on fire?
Very well.
Oh, I do hate violence. You cannot stand against the will of the Maker.
It is begun.
What is
Let's
with
try not
this?
to die here.
I shall do it. It is begun.
Jowan and Lily were expendable. They died for the cause. Get up, lazy bones. Alright, let's see. Nothing else from the bodies there. Yeah, that one was a little on the nasty side. I'm gonna save. That's kind of the also that was kind of the problem of, you know, not having heal on anybody, which I probably should have done. But let's actually see if Jowan's got any other skills to use. Probably not, but oh, he does have heal now. Well, let's do ally health lower than 75%. Ability heal. Yeah, he's got all kinds of good skills now. He's got walking bomb. See here. Excuse me. Oh, I should probably have Winter's Grasp on, yeah. Yeah, I should have done that. We should put that on as tactics. Do highest health, Winter's Grasp. Oops, did that save? Yeah, okay. Right. Make sure I save here so I don't lose that.
It shall be done.
Blackward Staff. I think this is a better weapon. Yeah, look at that. 2 damage, plus 2 spell power. I assume that's better. Again, I don't really know how the magic translates. I think I've mentioned that a couple of times. I haven't checked the stat weights yet.
Wow, that old wall's about to come down any moment.
Yeah. Look at this thing. That's creepy.
There's something odd about that statue.
Greetings.
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
Interesting. Archon Valerius.
I'm not sure. The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Tevinter statue! Don't listen to it. The Tevinter lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
How did the Tevinter statue get here?
It must have been here for years. Look at the dust. I feel a little sorry for it. Her.
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again.
What does that mean?
Ambiguous rubbish. It could mean anything. I can do it too. The sun grows dark, but lo, here comes the dawn.
Stop talking to it. Please, both of you.
Yeah, we have much to do.
Come on, Jowan. Let's go.
Alright, there's the Codex on the Tevinter Imperium. Looks like there isn't much else to do here. Let's move this bookcase.
I think the phylactery chamber is on the other side of the wall behind this bookcase.
The wall looks weak in spots here.
We should be able to find something that can knock some of the bricks loose.
You'll have to help me then.
If we work together, we can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall.
I should have... one thing I was thinking when we were interacting with the statue is, Jowan says that he feels sorry for it, and, so he's definitely not a bad guy. Alright, let's click this.
Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
Boom.
This is the phylactery chamber. It worked.
I'm gonna save here. Oh, there's a battle in here. So probably autosave too.
We must find Jowan's phylactery, quickly.
Let's look around then. Well, it's a pity they've taken mine to Denerim.
Would you destroy yours too if it were here?
Of course, I would escape with you.
You still can. I don't think they'd be able to catch you once you're out of here. You'd know how to evade them. You're clever, not like me.
Let's just find my phylactery.
Okay, maybe one more save. There's the auto.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Alright. Here's the big guy.
I'm not sure I'm cut out for this.
Very well. I shall do it.
You cannot stand against the will of the Maker!
Oh, that is not what I wanted to do.
No!
Yeah, this, the click thing when, in battle, looks like it's gonna be a bit of a problem.
It shall be done.
Quickly, we must fight!
I might just have to use, pause more often.
I'm gonna
Careful!
destroy you!
It is begun. I shall do it.
Freezing coating and an iron ring. Lyrium potion. And I think that's the last of the battling that we're going to need to do. So I'm actually going to rob these two. Sorry, just gotta do it. You see Jowan's phylactery in a corner of this case.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me. And I am free.
I expected a larger room and many more phylacteries.
Only apprentice phylacteries are stored in the Circle Tower. This tiny room could not hold the phylacteries of every mage who has passed through the tower doors.
Come on, you two. We're done here and we should leave.
Alright, then let us move on.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
Yeah, that makes sense. Don't want to get busted. Alright.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true, Irving.
I assure you, this isn't what it looks like.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Irving. The Initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
I'm disappointed in you. You could have told me what you knew of this plan, and you didn't.
You don't care for the mages. You just bow to the Chantry's every whim.
Jowen's pretty cut here. Jowen's right, you don't care for the apprentices, or... Yeah, I think I'm gonna side with Jowen on this one.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this Blood Mage to death. And this Initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
The Mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I admit, I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowen. It corrupts people. Changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Sad.
All right. Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. But to overcome so many, I never thought him capable of such power.
Let's see. Jowen said he wasn't a blood mage.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
Let's see. Yes, Jowen destroyed his phylactery.
Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
You forced Jowen's hand. Or Lily didn't know Jowen was a blood... Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with, she did it for love. You forced Jowen's hand.
Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you know why the repository exists? Some artifacts, some magics are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
So, I mean, it's pretty obvious we took the staff, but I'm gonna persuade him and lie and say no.
Very well. I believe you.
But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
Jowen is the one you want, not me. Do what you like. I stand by my decision to help Jowen.
You helped a blood mage escape. All our prevention measures for naught. Because of you.
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like her to join the Warden ranks.
Duncan, this mage has assisted a Malefica, and shown no lack of regard for the Circle's rules.
She is a danger. To all of us.
It is a rare person who risks all for a friend in need. I stand by my decision. I will recruit this mage.
No! I refuse to let this go unpunished.
Let's see. Gregor is right. I should face the consequences? I don't think so. Let's see here. Always helped prove myself as a mage.
Mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for her actions.
A blood mage escapes and his accomplice is not only unpunished, but is rewarded by becoming a Grey Warden. Are our rules nothing? Have we lost all authority over our mages? This does not bode well, Irving.
Enough. We have no more say in this matter.
Let's see here. What lies in store for me?
We must make our way to Ostagar, where the king's army is camped. You will be initiated there. I will explain more when the time comes.
All right. Thank you for everything, First Enchanter.
Come. Your new life awaits.
See ya, losers.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Alright. I'm Galadriel, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle.
Yeah, I will do my best, of course.
Excellent. We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
You're too kind, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Let's see. You sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true Blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You don't look very reassured.
Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Let's see. Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okay, and that's going to be it for this one. This one got crazy long. So I'm going to save here, and we'll pick it up in the next one. So As always, hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.